Everybody wants a piece of Rory. We have a large slice of him, that's for sure. Rory committed to the work of the Cancer Fund for Children a couple of years ago. He came to visit us. He came to see what we were doing. When we were in the process of building Daisy Lodge, so it was all cement and brick dust. And he said, "I'm in. Count me in." He committed £1 million to the organisation over a 4-year period. £300,000 of that helped us to build Daisy Lodge, which we opened last year. We've now had 500 families through Daisy Lodge to come and stay with us, and the remaining £700,000 he's splitting over 3 years to help us meet the running costs. So he's made a really big commitment to the work of the organisation, and of course we had him here. The Rory Foundation is hosting the Dubai Duty Free Irish Open this year, and we kicked off the whole event on Tuesday night at Daisy Lodge. Rory and some of his best friends, and friends like Sergio Garcia and Ricky Fowler, pretty impressive friends, they came down to an evening of great food and great crack, and they had a press conference on stage, and they were just fantastic. We were able to invite friends and supporters, both of the Rory Foundation and Cancer Fund for Children, and it was a night when we were able to fundraise even more, and we were able to meet the pledge that Rory has made this year, 250,000. We were able to meet that again through the sale of some special trees, which we are putting into Daisy Lodge to create our avenue of trees to make sure that the Dubai Duty Free Irish Open doesn't last for a week, it'll last for generations.
He was going to pledge his prize money, and it's unfortunate that he didn't make the cut. He's obviously working away in the background, still raising funds. He doesn't need to feel too bad about the prize money.
I think Rory, the toughest person on Rory is Rory. We can't ask any more of this young man. He's been fantastic for us, not just in committing the funds, which are significant, but in committing his time, which is so valuable. And as he becomes increasingly the most global, the most famous person on the planet, he still gives us his time, which is just amazing. And even yesterday, when he was clearly disappointed after working so hard and battling the worst elements of Irish weather to try and get through, even whenever he didn't make the cut, rather than rush off and just find somewhere to find some peace and quiet, he stayed and he met the kids who had been working so hard to design the shoes he's been wearing over the last few days. And yesterday when we saw him on course, those gorgeous bright green shoes that he'd been wearing, the young man, Ryan, who had designed those for him, was waiting here when Rory came off the course, and Rory spent time chatting with him. You know, that is just so important, and that is the image of Rory the man that we see so frequently. And you know, the work of the Rory Foundation is such a new foundation. They're learning as they go along, but the synergy we've created, the way that we have partnered each other over the last 2 years has just been so important to us, and I hope that, I know it's important to Rory Foundation as well. Daisy Lodge is a part of the Cancer Fund for Children. Cancer Fund for Children has been around for 40 years, delivering services to children who have been diagnosed with cancer and children who are living with cancer. That's all the brothers and sisters as well. So we had a place down here in Newcastle in the back garden of the Dubai Duty Free Irish Open. We've had it here since 1996, but a couple of years ago we decided it was time to really create better, bigger facilities, because we've so many families who need to be supported. So we knocked down our small bungalow and we built Daisy Lodge. It's a wonderful 5-star hotel, really. It's a 12-bedroomed resort almost. It's got a well-being spa, a gym, play areas, cinema rooms, everything that we need to create a wonderful therapeutic stay for families who have been maybe spending many weeks and months on the ward with their sick child. It's nestled at the foot of the Mourne Mountains. It's just an amazing place. For us though, 3 children being diagnosed every week, that means that we'll have 3 more referrals on our desks every week. And the work we do in the community with families, which is a vast part of our work, that is where we first meet with families at home on the ward, and it could be several weeks or months before they get down to Daisy Lodge. When they do, they are exhausted. They're ready for some nurturing, some pampering. They're ready for us to say, we know what you're going through, we know how to help you. We really are going to make you feel a lot better. And the families that come to our door, they are very different to the families who leave after 3 or 4 nights. That's the work that Rory's doing. That's the work that his foundation is committed to. This is something which is very close to Rory's heart. He said it so many times, and he's not just saying it. He's actually coming to visit us again and again, and he talks about our work. He raises awareness. I know he's proud of us, just as we are so very proud of him.